Hold on tight, because Meghan Markle is about to drop an absolute bombshell that'll send shockwaves through the entire royal family. That's right, the Duchess of Sussex is planning to unleash her most ruthless weapon yet, the very existence of her children. This isn't just any typical royal scandal. Meghan's coming for the crown's most sacred secrets, and what she's about to reveal will leave the monarchy reeling. So, what's the big reveal? Well, Meghan's about to share her devastating tale of how she was forced into prenatal testing. Now, that might sound like a regular medical procedure for some, but trust me, Meghan's spin on this, it's about to rock the very core of the royal institution. And according to insiders, the narrative she's crafting paints a picture of a mother to be tormented by a brutal, heartless royal family that demanded she submit to invasive tests on her unborn child. But wait, hold up. The truth is way darker than that, because here's the twist: these tests weren't some evil plot. They were a standard medical procedure carried out by the British National Health Service for any woman over 35, and every royal baby has undergone them. Shocking, right? But here's where things get crazy. Meghan's playing a high-stakes game, and her accusations of royal cruelty, they may just be a smokescreen for something much, much bigger. Could this whole thing be an elaborate cover-up? Maybe Meghan's new storyline isn't about royal mistreatment at all. It's about hiding a family secret that's way more explosive. The royal family, with its complicated history, might have just been handed the perfect distraction. You see, the royal lineage is steeped in ancient, dark history, especially when it comes to its bloodline. Let's take a trip back in time to when royal marriages weren't about love, but about strategic alliances. The monarchies of Europe didn't just marry for power, they married to keep their bloodlines pure. And that's when things went horribly wrong. The royal family's history is tainted with the ghost of Queen Victoria, who passed down the infamous genetic disorder hemophilia. This royal disease wreaked havoc across Europe's thrones. It's a secret they've tried to bury for years, but it's not staying buried for long. Meghan's accusations about prenatal testing? Could this be her way of exposing this chilling piece of royal history? This isn't just some medical test. This could be the key to understanding how her own children, Archie and Lilibet, came into the world. Forget what you know about prenatal testing. When Meghan Markle was informed that all royal women must undergo these tests, she was told it was because of a dark history of deformed children in the royal family. Sounds like a plot from a period drama, right? But it's true. The Queen's relatives, Nerissa and Catherine, were secretly institutionalized in 1941, erased from public records, their existence completely wiped away. So, when Meghan received a request for prenatal testing, was she just another pawn in a centuries-old royal game? Or was this her breaking point? The truth behind these tests wasn't about punishment, it was about responsibility. The monarchy is obsessed with its legacy, and medical advancements demand that it take every precaution. But Meghan, who's been fighting for her narrative from day one, is now casting herself as the victim. And honestly, who can blame her? The royals have a long history of hiding uncomfortable truths. But what Meghan's doing, turning a medical protocol into a tale of oppression, isn't sitting well with everyone. It's like she's taking every misstep and turning it into a scandal. And this story, it's only getting juicier. Experts are now wondering if this isn't just a fight over medical tests, it's a fight over the legitimacy of her children's birth. There's an ongoing rumor, a scandalous theory circulating online. What if Meghan didn't even carry her own children? That's right, what if she used a surrogate? And let me tell you, this rumor has legs. Why? Well, Meghan didn't follow royal tradition. Instead of the usual public photo ops after her babies were born, she and Harry staged a very controlled photo shoot days later. A strange decision. A very strange decision. Then there's the whole announcement about the birth. Buckingham Palace delayed the birth announcement for hours. That's never happened before. Why the secrecy? Why the control over every detail? The press couldn't help but scrutinize every inch of Meghan's baby bump. They say there were moments when it looked like it might slip. Now, how insane would it be if that phantom pregnancy theory turned out to be true? If it were, this would be nothing short of catastrophic for the monarchy. This would destroy everything. Can you imagine the fallout if it turned out that Archie and Lilibet weren't biological children of Harry and Meghan? This isn't just a tabloid conspiracy, it would be a constitutional crisis of the highest order. A royal baby born to a surrogate could lose their spot in the royal line of succession. Talk about a royal scandal of epic proportions. Meghan's battle over prenatal scans? Well, it might not just be about a medical test, it's a well-played move in her ongoing war for control over her own narrative. If she can convince the public that she was mistreated by the royal family, it might just distract everyone from the real question: did she carry her own children, or was this all an elaborate deception? And trust me, Meghan's playing this game with all the finesse of a seasoned actress. She knows exactly what she's doing. Whether you think she's the victim or the mastermind, one thing is certain: Meghan Markle is about to drop a bomb that could bring the monarchy to its knees. So, what happens when you take on the monarchy at its core, when you dare to question the very legitimacy of its bloodline? You better believe that Meghan Markle knows the stakes. But here's the kicker: she's not just playing the royal game for herself. Oh no, she's playing for the future. Her future, her children's future, and potentially the future of the British monarchy itself. Let's break this down. Meghan Markle has never been shy about her grievances. But here's the thing: she's not just out for revenge. This is much bigger than her personal vendettas. This is a carefully calculated strategy designed to plant seeds of doubt and chaos in the minds of the public. Meghan knows exactly how to exploit a royal institution built on secrecy, tradition, and mystique. And let's face it, the royals aren't exactly known for being transparent. The monarchy thrives on control, and Meghan is now using that very control against them. But what happens when you start to expose the skeletons in the royal closet? What happens when you give life to those dark whispers of doubt that have circled around the Sussexes from the very beginning? There's a question hanging over everything, and it's one that Meghan is about to answer. Were her children truly born into the royal fold, or were they just a carefully managed illusion? Some people, those royal insiders and die-hard skeptics, have been whispering about this for years. They've been asking the hard questions. Is it possible that Meghan used a surrogate? Could the royal family have orchestrated an elaborate deception to protect the Sussex brand? Think about it. Meghan and Harry's refusal to follow traditional royal norms has raised eyebrows. The birth announcements were delayed. The post-birth photo ops didn't happen the way they should have. Everything felt controlled. And when you combine that with the oddity of Meghan's pregnancy bump, well, it's no wonder the rumors have taken off. But here's where things take a sharp turn. Meghan has been careful to position herself as the innocent victim, the woman who was oppressed by the royal family's cold and calculating system. And while many may sympathize with her story, let's not forget what we're really dealing with here. Meghan Markle is no naive woman. She's a strategic player who knows how to use the media, the public's fascination with the royal family, and the royal family's own internal politics to her advantage. She's been playing the press like a fiddle, and it's worked to her benefit for years. But now it's all about the grand reveal. Meghan is preparing to release her truth in a new memoir, one that will surely explode across headlines worldwide. Will she tell the world about her heartbreaking experience with prenatal tests? Or is this all part of an elaborate strategy to divert attention from something far darker? We'll have to wait and see, but one thing's for sure: she's building a narrative that's bound to shake the monarchy to its core. But here's the ultimate twist. What if Meghan's pushing this narrative as a way to make the public forget what's truly at stake: the legitimacy of her children's birth? The more she plays the victim, the more the world forgets about the unsettling whispers surrounding Archie and Lilibet's arrival. And the more she does it, the stronger the illusion becomes. Meghan's tapping into something far more insidious than just royal dysfunction. She's setting up a narrative so tight, so polished, that it will be impossible to undo. Think about it. If the theory that Meghan didn't actually carry her children is proven to be true, then the monarchy faces a constitutional disaster. Harry's kids wouldn't just be removed from the line of succession, they would be erased from the royal legacy. That would send shockwaves through the very foundation of the royal family, leaving Harry's place in the monarchy intact, but with a permanent stain that could never be scrubbed away. The sheer chaos that would follow such a revelation is unimaginable, and yet it's something that Meghan Markle has skillfully manipulated into her public persona. The prenatal tests, the royal family's supposed cruelty, the supposed victimization, all of this is setting the stage for a narrative that could change everything. Meghan knows what she's doing. She knows how to control the narrative, twist the truth, and keep the world hanging on her every word. But let's not kid ourselves. The monarchy is no stranger to scandal. It's weathered wars, abdications, and everything in between. And yet, this feels different. This is a fight over the very core of its existence, its bloodline, its legacy, and the legitimacy of its heirs. Meghan's next move could send the royal family into an existential crisis. She's playing a dangerous game, and with every move she makes, the stakes keep getting higher. For Meghan, the prize isn't just fame or fortune, it's power. Power over the public narrative, power over her own destiny, and possibly power over the monarchy itself. And as she prepares to drop this bombshell, the world will be watching, waiting to see if she can pull off the ultimate royal coup. But here's the final question. Will the public buy into Meghan's version of events? Will they believe that she was just another victim of the royal family's cruelty? Or will they see through the smokescreen and realize that this is all part of a much larger and more dangerous game. Time will tell, but one thing is certain, Meghan Markle is ready to fight, and when she does, nothing will ever be the same. The monarchy may never recover from this battle. Meghan's preparing to take her shot, and she's doing it with the kind of style and drama that only she can pull off. The stakes? Nothing less than the future of the British royal family. Of the British royal family. Of the British royal family.